Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, I'm going to implement another method from Lodash. It's get number 85 on BFE.dev. Get is a handy method to retrieve data from an arbitrary object. If it is not found, default value, the third parameter, is returned. Okay, can you create your own get? For suppose this is an object. If we get this object by the path of a.b.c, obviously we should get 1, 2, 3. If abc.0, it means the first element of c, which is 1. We could also use brackets. We get 2 here because this is for the second element. Or we can even directly use the array of strings to imply the path, right? Like abc2 is the same by a.b.c with square 2, square brackets 2, or dot 2. Or we can use abc square 3. There's undefined, so return undefined. If we get ac, it is only ab. There's no ac, so undefined. But the third argument is BFE, so we use it. Cool. Let's begin. So, well, we get the path. It's like layer by layer, right? So we could just get the target through the path. We get it layer by layer. And actually, the fourth example gives us the hint. We could transform the different format of the path normalize them into this only one array format, and we can loop through the layers and get the result. If we don't find it, we return the default value. So yeah, so the first step is we should return normalize the path into array notation. The second one is get the results layer by layer. Cool. The path might be array. If it is array, we don't need to do anything. If it is string, we need to split them, right? So let's say the segments would be array. If it is array, and we just use it. If not, it should be a string. We are guaranteed that it would only be string or string array. So path, we use regular expression. We split it by the dot or the brackets, right? There will be multiple brackets, like there's a right one and then adjacent to left one, right? So it will be multiple of them. We split them by using dot and left brackets and right brackets, and there will be multiple of them. The input is valid, so we don't need to care about this, about whether it's 2 or 3. Yeah, because okay, so we get the segs. Now we can get the result layer by layer, right? The default would be the source itself, and then we just, while the seg is not empty, results would be results segs shift, right? Get the first element. Cool. But there is a case that we would stop before the seg is out, like AC we find is undefined. If we continue this, will be undefined, right? The result will be undefined. This will trigger an error. So we could say the results. Yeah. If it is not, it is valid, then we continue, right? For the result, if like the result is like this, like here would be 1, and then we get another one. Okay, for 1 or other primitives, it will be undefined, right? Result would be undefined. Result would be undefined. Yeah. In that case, we need to return a default value, right? Yeah, anyway, even if it's primitive values, the result will be undefined. If undefined, we return default value. So if results is becoming, okay, we could just use ternary here, return. If it is undefined, we use default value, right? If not, we use result. I think this should work. Result shift, no infinite loop. Let's run it. Okay, we have some problems here. The spec here, get object ABC0, it should be a 1, but we get undefined. Okay, the segs would be, okay, this, we split them. I see. The ending brackets actually creates an empty seg, right? Okay. The empty one, we should ignore them. So let head while, how should I do this? The only case would be the last one. The first one, there will be no problem. Okay, I'll add, this will become a little ugly. If segs.length is empty string, segs pop. A little ugly. How can I make it better? Split. If we replace them into all space, I can just trim. I replace them into space and trim, and then split. It's not that. Okay, this I should say I should skip the empty string in the segs, I think. So let head segs equals shift while head okay. So I know what happened. If head is empty, then I'll just say this is the end, right? I just break. If not, we use the head. Cool. I think this is better. Still empty one. If I do this, this would be empty. So if it's empty, I should return undefined. I see. Didn't know this. If that's the case, I need to trim before. Right? If there's an empty string in this array, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Still, I need to trim it. Okay. So if segs.length if it's empty string, we pop. And if segs.length is empty, we'll say return undefined. If it is undefined, I need to get the default value, right? Just to return the default value. Cool. Yeah, that's it. Submit it. It's a little trickier than I thought, especially handling the trading space, not space, but trading trading brackets problem. And the empty case, yeah, the irregular case. Anyway, we solved it within 10 minutes, and I think the interviewer, if it is a real interview, I won't do good about this, so it's a good practice. It's a good preparation. Hope it helps. See you next time. Bye bye.